Hey everybody, I'm Clover Carroll. I'm the CEO of New Story Media, and today I'm going to show you how to get set up with a home studio and start live streaming. First, let me tell you, don't be intimidated if you're overwhelmed with all the different technology that's out there. I'm going to try to help you make sense of that today. You're going to need a camera, you're going to need a lens for your camera, you're going to need a microphone, you're going to need lighting, you're going to need a tripod, and you're going to need a capture card. And we're going to go into the details on all of that. Don't be intimidated. I'm going to show you how to do everything with it. You can do this. Okay, let's talk about cameras. Most people will start with a web camera like this, or use their smartphone or an iPad or even their laptop webcam. But I'm going to say don't, because they stink. They just don't perform well in low light. Even though you don't need a capture card to use them and they're convenient, it's not going to give you the best audio and it's not going to give you the best video. So don't do it. You want to start with something like a DSLR or a mirrorless camera. And here's the reason why. Most of them will have a flip out screen. This one doesn't. This is a Canon 5D Mark III. They have interchangeable lenses, so you can put better lenses on the front of them. You can get a more professional look, shallow depth of field, better low light performance. It allows you to have a microphone in. It allows you to have an HDMI out. And we want a clean HDMI out. And what I mean by clean is you don't see the viewfinder and all the data that's on the screen. You can turn that off generally in the settings. Okay, let's talk about lenses. Most DSLRs or mirrorless cameras come with a lower end lens called a kit lens. Now these kit lenses will work just fine for what we're trying to accomplish. As you grow in your production quality, you might want to consider a faster lens, a more expensive lens, a zoomable lens, give you a lot of different options. And if you don't believe me on quality of a kit lens, I'm filming on one right now. Next, you're going to need to get a microphone to capture your audio. The cheapest way to get started is a wired lav mic that you can pick up on Amazon for around $30. And then it goes all the way up. You can get a shotgun mic. We'll talk about shotgun mics and USB mics. And if you're going to be doing professional voiceovers on the high end, you will want to get a condenser mic. And they can be anywhere from $3,000 all the way to $2,000. Next step is lighting. As you can tell, lighting makes a big difference. It separates you from an amateur. So with a well-placed light, it can take your video from looking like this to this. Lighting can make a big difference in your production. It can take your video and make it look very amateurish, or it can make it look very professional. We're going to show you how to set up some lighting. I'm going to talk about 3-point lighting. You might want to start with something as easy as a natural lighting using a window, or you might want to use something like this. This is the Aputure 672C, which is a LED panel, and you get these on Amazon currently for around $278. We're going to show you about these. We're going to show you how to use them. You do want to look for a CRI value of 95 or better. And CRI value is a color rendering index. It's the measure of ability of the light source to reveal the colors in an accurate way. So simply put, if you have a low CRI value, it's going to make your video look cheap. Get a higher CRI value of 95 or better. All right, let's talk about the capture card. The capture card takes your video source and it converts it to something that the computer can use to live stream. A cheap one to get started is an Elgato Camlink 4K, which you can pick up on Amazon for around $130. And finally, you're going to need a tripod for your camera. We suggest the Manfrotto brand. They start at $200 and they go up from there.